Hey friends, it's Laura with Laura's Handmade Haven. Welcome or welcome back. I'm so glad you joined me today. I have a product review today, and it is on the Toolour Jewelry Pliers Set in a bag. There's 8 pieces of jewelry pliers, plus there's a copper wire set, a bracelet tool helper, and some tweezers. So this is our project for today. I don't know about you, but when I go to the store or the gym or wherever that I need to grab my keys and go, I am forever searching and searching in my purse until I find my keys. And that gets a little, I don't know, daunting. And not to mention that sometimes, okay, I'm just going to be very girly here for a minute and tell you that sometimes I've just done my nails and I don't want to chip them and mess them up when I'm sliding my hand in and out of my bag a million times to grab my keys. So we're going to solve that problem today. I actually purchased a purse at the Dillard's outlet in Jefferson City, and it was a Dooney & Bourke, and I thought they had the coolest feature in this purse that I've ever seen in my life. And I thought, I could make this for other purses that I own. They have a ribbon that's attached pretty close to the top inside the purse, and on the other end is a hook to hook your keys onto. And I was like, oh, that is amazing. I can make something cool like this, and it's going to be cuter, and it can be versatile and used in any of my purses. So first thing, you need to gather some supplies. Obviously, you're going to need a couple lobster claw hooks, and you're going to need some cute beads. You're going to need some jewelry pliers, and you're going to need some wire. And we're going to make a cute little beaded chain that we can hook around the handle on our purse, and the other hook will hook to our keys so we can just pull it up, grab our keys, be on our way. So let me swing you down and we'll get our cute little key helper made up. Now this is going to be fairly quick and easy. So you are going to need a couple lobster claw hooks, and those you can see right here, and you are going to need some wire. You'll definitely need some jewelry pliers, and then we're also going to need some cute beads. Now if you don't want to use beads, you could totally use just some ribbon for this, and I do have another idea on how to use a little ribbon helper to make a little key helper in your purse. But for today, we're going to stick to the beads, mostly because I want to show you how awesome these jewelry pliers are that I got from Toolour. Now, I am not a huge jewelry maker. I dabble, but I don't, I'm definitely not a pro at making jewelry. So that's why I stuck with something pretty basic for today's little product review. And I'm just going to kind of grab the tools that I feel are the ones I need. There's definitely a few tools in there that you can use to make jump rings, which is very cool. And we're going to be doing a little bit of that. So I am just going to choose a wire, and I think I'm going to go with a black, just, I don't know, because. The first thing I'm going to do is just take this wire and put it through my lobster claw hook. And I want this to be, I don't know, about this long. And then I'm going to grab some of the wire cutters and just cut that. I'll set that to the side because I really don't need any more wire than that. Like I said, I'm going to keep this very, very simple. So I'm just going to run this wire through here. And now let me see if I can grab a different tool here. And actually, this is actually this is one of the bracelet helpers, but I'm going to use it just to hold my lobster claw in place. And that way, that was like getting kind of tricky to hold in my hand, but that little hook thing was amazing. So now I can just twist this, and that is not moving. All right, so that is twisted a little bit. And now I'm just going to thread on some beads that I like. I'm going to start with a small one first, just because. And I did double the wire on this just because I know that I'm going to be pulling it in and out of my purse a lot. And I'm just going to be honest and tell you that sometimes I'm not the most, I don't know, fragile things don't hold up with me. I'm not the most careful sometimes. I just want things to do what they're supposed to, come along with me, and carry on with my day. So I'm just going to thread on some beads here. And once I get to the point where I feel like I want to cut the length, then we will go to the next step. Okay, so that's pretty much what I want it to look like when it's in my purse. And I am going to grab this bracelet helper just to hold this in place. And then this is like really nice because I don't have to worry about my beads falling off or anything because it's clamped down on the wire over here and on the, actually it's clamped on the first bead. I could clamp it on the lobster claw and that'd be even better. And so I don't have to worry about this like going anywhere. It's just going to stay and it's happy. So I can lay this down and none of my beads are going to fall off as I work on how to get my lobster claw on here. All right, so I'm going to attach my lobster claw here a little differently. I am going to kind of make a jump ring type deal, but I'm going to go through the eye of the lobster claw multiple times. And I can do that pretty easily because I can keep this around the tool and keep the lobster claw over here, bring it around and pull and just thread it right through the hole each time. And again, just pull down. I'm sure there's a tool in there that I could be using that would be a lot easier than just pulling with my hands. So do you do beads? Do you make jewelry? Do you make bracelets? Do you make key fobs? I made some key fobs on the channel a while back, or they're scissor fobs, key fobs. Those were super fun to make. Sorry if you can't see, I'm trying to wrap my wire around the wire to get that really good and taut. Make sure nobody is moving when they shouldn't be. And I'm actually going to use these little pliers here just to wrap that around. It's like these were designed for that because they work really well. Got those fine little points on them. All right, so all of that is wrapped and it looks good. And that is not going anywhere. I just wanted to give a little bit of a slack in here because, well, I'll show you in a minute. This end needs a little bit of slack. And now I'm going to take this and I'm just going to take this wire. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to wrap it around that loop. So I can just take these and grab that and bring it through real easily. And these are just, you know, they're not cutting anything. They're just helping me get that wire through and help pulling it tight. So I'm basically just using these and I'm bending that wire around and then grabbing it, pulling it through, and repeating around and around just to wrap that around there so it doesn't come undone. I'm excited about this. I can use this on any of my purses. It's going to be a nice little bonus. It's going to be so much easier when I get to the gym in the morning. Just grab my keys. All right, and now I'm just going to give this a final little twist just to make that all good and kind of squish that down a little bit. All right, so now to use this, I don't think I used all their tools, but I used a lot of them. They asked if I could use all of their tools, and I was like, I will use as many as I can. So I'm just going to hook this to my key ring, and then I'm going to put this, I always put my keys in this side of my bag. I'm not sure why, but I do. I'm just going to put this in here. I'll take this around and hook it onto itself. So now I have this cute little bead here, but on the other end are my keys. So now they drop in and I'm happy, happy, happy. And then, oh, I need my keys and it's right here. I can just grab this, pull it up, and my keys are right there. Yay, love it. And then, you know, if you wanted to, you could, I guess you could leave them dangle on the outside too. That would be cute, but I don't know. It's the point. The point is I want to be able to have them in my purse, but not hard to find when I need them. All right, so what do you think? Are you going to be making yourself a little key finder for your purse? I don't know what we're going to call this, but whatever it is, my keys are easier to find. I don't have to go digging down crazy down far in my purse. I can just pull this up and they're right there, which is really nice to have. So there's that. All right, so let's do a quick review of our tools. Now, like I said, I'm not like a primary jeweler. I don't do a lot of beadwork in my craft room. Occasionally I do come up with little projects like this one that I'm like, oh, I need a solution, and beads are cute and a good solution to do. I used to do bracelets a lot and I really kind of miss that. So this might inspire me to do some more bracelets in the future. There's definitely nice. I like that it came with 6 different colors of wire. Now this is all pretty fine wire. It's not, you know, it's not really thick wire, so it would have to be for, like, you know, jewelry making. But as you can see, this does come apart, so you can easily replace the spools in there. So it's not like it's a one and done deal. You can replace the spools with new spools of wire or your own spools of wire if you don't like what the set comes with and you have other spools that you want to put in here. You definitely have that. It's nice that you can just pull out the wire and cut the length that you need. That's really cool. It came with a ton of tools, and to be quite honest with you, I don't know what all of them do. But, you know, it does come with a little cheat sheet, so it tells you what all of them are for and gives you some ideas of things that you can use them for, which is also nice. It came with this really nice tote that you keep all of your tools in. So once I'm done and I can clean up my little area, everything zips up into this one little pouch, and you are, you know, you're not going to lose stuff because it's all together. And anytime we can organize our stuff is a good time, right? So yeah. Like I said, I'm not a huge beads and jewelry girl just in my craft room. I just haven't done a lot of that lately. I have in the past, but not lately. This may inspire me to start doing some more stuff with beads, which would be fun because, like I said, I do kind of miss it. And definitely I feel like everything I need is here, including that really cool tool to make the jump rings with, which is kind of nice. And I gotta say, just the little wand to hold on to the one end of my beaded string was nice to be able to know that it wasn't going to go falling onto the floor or anything. And the alligator clip is really nice to hold things in place so nothing gets loose and you know, spills all over the floor. The bracelet maker was also really neat. Even though I wasn't making a bracelet, it came in handy when I wanted to hold both ends when I had other things to do, that I knew I could clip this into place and it wouldn't, my beads wouldn't fall off. They wouldn't go anywhere. They were staying where I wanted them. And it was just, you know, handy, and it was there for me when I needed it. And that's always a good thing, right? All right, so overall, I say that this is a really good set. Now, if you're a professional jeweler, I don't know if this would be the set for you because you probably know exactly what kind of tools you want, and there are probably, you know, high-end tools on the market. But if you're a crafter or a hobbyist and you want to get into jewelry making, or maybe you are into jewelry making and you want a set that has a really wide variety of tools to cover everything that you need, I would definitely check out this Toolour set because there are a ton of tools here and a ton of reasons to use it. So with all that being said, I would say this is a good set. And I definitely am very thankful they sent it to me to try out. And I'm really excited about my little key finder for my purse because I'm tired of digging in my purse looking for my keys. Let's just be honest. So that's where I'm at with this. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little crafty idea. I hope that you may have picked up a tip or trick or two. Hopefully you don't pick up my bad habits because like I said, I'm definitely not a huge jeweler and bead maker girl. So anyway, until next time, find joy in all you do. Carve out some time for crafting and creating. And remember, it's always better when you make stuff up.